What's up, y'all? Bodo Overlord here.
And Kovu.
Hey, there you go. We decided to walk around the block a little bit, to warm up before our workout. And since we're walking, we might as well be talking. And since I just finished Wandavision, I think you finished like a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, I literally woke up at 8 a.m. ready to watch Wandavision. I'm not even like the most extreme case. I know people just stayed up till 2 a.m. to officially hit Disney Plus on Thursday night just to see and finish the show. Now I'm not that dedicated.
Yeah.
But so we're gonna obviously, if it wasn't obvious by now, spoilers.
Yeah, you gotta have some spoilers in there, man. It's like we're gonna talk about the stuff that I saw. Maybe not even that I didn't like, but there's some of the stuff that I guess maybe I didn't understand, or like where's like questionable.
And I am the Lorax who speaks for the comic book movies, so I'm here to let them know what's up.
All right, so I did like the thing that I guess that made me laugh was like when the actor's like, oh, so your ex is here and your boyfriend, how awkward. And I was just like, I was like, dang, popcorn, popcorn, ooh, and they both at the club at the same time. Ooh,
oh man,
it's a setup, No,
I gotta add though, like, kudos to whoever designed the fight for like Vision versus Vision, because like I think at one point Vision had put up his arm to block a punch, let the arm face through, solidified his arm, and then turned around, and it was basically like he was grappling him.
Right.
And then they were just like phasing in and out of each other. The whole density thing and fighting was actually really well.
Yeah, like how like he like went through him and like grabbed his leg. It was like, nah, nigga. I like that was a pretty dope part.
Also putting him in a headlock, and like I was sitting there like, you're a synthetic being. Yeah. What does it matter that you can't breathe?
Yeah.
But it was a tense moment.
I think the thing that got me was like, so there's a part where like White Vision comes through and like grabs Wanda's head, and she's like, Vision, and he like goes like squeezes, like, what took you so long to crush your head? Like you had a directive to do, and you were like, I had to like kill her. That was like his directive, and then he was just like, oh, let me wait 10 seconds to kill her. There was like, I think it's Long Beach Griffin's like, well, what if villains just like cut straight to the point? And it's like he just shoots something or whatever, and like it's like, okay, the hero gets, it's like, he's dead. I feel like Vision waited too long to try to kill Wanda, because she was in shock for like a good minute and a half while he was like trying to kill her.
You also could argue that because he still retained like the memories, but on a subconscious level, he didn't want to. He didn't.
On subconscious level,
subconscious level, he was fighting his urge to kill her. And let's not forget that, like, Wanda has like taken some serious hits. Like, don't forget this girl's gotten blasted by the Power Stone, point blank by Thanos, and just got back up and was ready to fight his.
Yeah, but she was also like powered up though. She wasn't like shocked that that her lover was about to like smash her.
Yeah, but she's been blindsided before while still using her powers. Yeah. Like she took a whole orbital strike, and the only thing that stopped, and she wasn't having a shield. Yeah. She didn't have anything else. She tanked an orbital strike to the face, and then still got up and continued fighting.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Her powers extend to more than just like magic. Like she's a pretty durable superhero, to be perfectly honest.
I get you.
So I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. Yeah. I also think that thing was stupid, but I had to think about it more. Yeah. But my biggest thing that I learned about WandaVision is the downside of theory culture, which I've been a very big avid fan of for years. Like all I do is I see a new trailer, and I'll sit there for the next 2 hours and theorize what this could mean for the storyline and for the universe.
And for y'all who know me, I don't watch trailers for movies I want to watch, so I'm always surprised when I get to the theater and I'll see something like, so, okay, that's I wasn't expecting that or whatever.
I see a lot of people upset or disappointed with WandaVision because it's like, oh, it wasn't what the rumors were, and I had a feeling it was going to go here when it didn't go there, and that's a valid feeling. However,
what was a rumor that you heard that didn't go?
There was rumors that Doctor Strange was going to make a cameo in the series. There are rumors that James Spader was actually going to come back and voice White Vision.
Okay.
Like the guy who voiced the Ultron in Age of Ultron.
Right.
So there's rumors that he was going to come back and voice White Vision. And there's all these things that people like believed that were gonna happen. Like they said that they like at one point the rumor was like Tom Holland was gonna be the cameo, and he was gonna be like in like all this other stuff, and then people were like, disappointed that it didn't happen. It's just like, if you hadn't drummed up that idea to what it did in your head, you wouldn't have been disappointed in it. I think for what the show was amazing, because Wanda's the second most compelling villain in the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe.
True.
She's a villain. And the only thing that this show showed me, like on a sub-theme genre, is that who we see as the villain and who we see as the hero greatly changes based on the narrative that people place out there. Now, why do we not see overall Wanda as a villain? Is because we know of her entire story beyond this one moment, and we know it does not define her as a villain. If only we gave everybody that opportunity. That's the sub-theme.
Well, I feel
People aren't just the culmination of one moment. They're a culmination of a bunch of moments where there's no really truly good and evil people, even in comic books. And that's why I love the narrative here that's beneath this story.
Well, because I feel like with this one, you know, when we, like in like comics or whatever, or like even like the early cartoons, like Wanda like started out villainous, what she kind of did with Ultron or whatever, and then went good. And I don't really remember her going back, but I mean, I wasn't really like a big Wanda fan growing up, so she might have like converted back to like evil ways, whatever. But this was kind of like a bad, good, bad sandwich that they kind of put together. What I thought was interesting was like, well, I was good to this scenario, then I'm not as good as I was anymore. Like trapping a whole town full of people
who, by their own words, were in agony. And also, can I just say how
she was like, no, you're not. You're at peace. You're like, no, my daughter's been trapped in a room for like this whole time, and she can't come out. No, we're having your nightmares every night. No, we're not at peace. We're not good. We're not fine.
The black dude that forgot why he was trying to fight you for so long.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I feel that.
I was like, dang, like you was
society commentary.
You were getting trapped hard, bro. You're like, oh, I forgot why I was even going to.
I used to resist you so long. But now I don't even remember why. Do you? And the thing is like, and then there was a moment where I just had to stop and go like, whoa, that was dark. Because when she like freaked out and her power accidentally started choking
everybody.
And she let down her power. And the actress who's played Kitty Foreman, like low-key geek culture is like sweetheart mom character. She looks her up and says, and looks her dead in the eye and says, "If you're not gonna let us go, at least just let us die." And I was like, whoa.
And then the shock me Wanda goes, I will. I was like, oh, she's gonna kill him? What's happening? She's no, I will let you go. Oh, okay, I thought you were about to like kill this entire town real quick. I didn't know what was about to happen.
I will.
Yeah, I will. Right out there. Yeah, that kind of surprised me. I was like, oh, hold up. Another thing that got me was, like, I understand that when making, I guess the faux Vision, where she used like a piece of the monster that was in herself to create Vision, and he can have those powers, or whatever. But like, I guess I'm not sure of what gives Vision his like intangibility. Like I presume, like I thought
Vision as a synthesoid possesses the ability to control his cells' density at a molecular level.
Okay.
So he can make his cells incredibly dense, which is where all he has like his super strength or speed or durability comes from. This is why he can basically like tank hits like being thrown through the floor and like Civil War and things like that, and be perfectly fine. He also has the ability to change density, make himself lighter than air. That's why he can fly.
But like,
and also he can make it to where he can vibrate his molecules of solid matter. That's how he gets.
Is he vibrating his molecules to solid matter? Oh, okay.
Because this body is made of vibranium. Also, why he's so durable.
Gotcha. Well, I knew the vibranium part, and then but then like, how are they able to just like dismantle him then?
That's the part of the show.
I was like, hold on. Are they using like regular like saws for freaking?
Like, he's not completely made of vibranium. Vibranium was used in his construction, but it's like billions of dollars.
It's still a lot of.
So that's the thing in the show that they never really answered. I was like, wait, Shield and Sword just have the ability to dismantle vibranium, and no one's talked about it.
Yeah, no one was like, hey, we got the secret to break down Black Panther if we need to, or Cap Shield. Y'all don't want that? Okay. There's no like secret Hydra agents
now, I will say,
trying to get this technology.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Now I will say, in the cinematic universe, I mean, in the comic books, they actually do have like what's called anti-vibranium, or where like they can actually vibrate things on a frequency to physically melt vibranium.
But they didn't do that. But they did that there. That's what got me.
They didn't bring anything like that in here.
No.
So it's a good question to ask. It's like, what did they use to break it down? And also, way better than me, because I'm just sitting here like, he's worth billions.
Yeah. He's worth billions. I couldn't give him like a slight paint job. Like they went off white with my boy. Like he was he was looking like a fresh kitchen. I was like, bro, can he get some kind of hue to him? He's just looking real eggshell right now. I'm gonna need Vision to look a little better for me.
Now the funny thing is, that's the most comic book accurate thing in the entire show.
And I was like, I remember like Vision being white, but it's like, I don't know, it looked weird. Like he looked pasty.
It's basically like a factory. It's a car like fresh off the factory.
Yeah. I was like, no, I'm gonna need some candy paint on that or something, my dude. Like I need you to look, and then he just like disappears. Like I get, next phase is coming, and so they have like set up for that. But like as soon as he like remembers what he is or who he was or whatever, instead of like trying to help Wanda in these situations that she's like going through, he's just like, man, I guess I gotta find myself or forget all about that chick for a little bit.
There's also other questions I have, like. The thing about Agatha Harkness is that like Wanda said, "Oh, I'm gonna trap you here. You'll be the nosy neighbor."
Yeah.
And then she immediately a couple times later, and we forget this because it's such an emotional, well done scene. But she eventually naturally lets the hex fall. So did she just forget? And like Agatha just woke up where she was sitting one day, just like drinking her coffee, with drinking a pumpkin spice latte on her porch, and then just
like,
and then Agatha's sitting like,
did this chick just leave Wanda? In this
just fly away.
Mundane lifestyle? No, I don't like this.
I'm wondering, like, did Wanda forget that she effectively was trying to trap her there, but she's only trapped in there with like that with the hex, or maybe she just didn't need the hex to change her mind like that now.
Yeah, like I agree.
But that wasn't explained, and I'm confused.
Like she just like she see it happen and like infiltrate the little hex that, but I doubt she was able to infiltrate even with like her power. But yeah, she was just like, oh, this is not what I signed up for. This is let me go ahead and go back to my regular self. I like how she was like so adamant to be like, want to be like, no, I'm not an actual like maid witch. Which is, no. I'm trying to figure out where you came from. Like, where'd you come from? Well, I'm from no. Where'd you come from? No, like, can I explain that I'm not the kind of witch that you think that I am? Like, and like, no. I want to know everything. And
also, the funniest thing was everybody. Man, I keep interrupting. I'm so sorry. Yeah. But everybody thought everything was Mephisto. Like, there's a great meme of like the butterfly geek meme, and it's like, is this Mephisto?
Yeah. I need this to be something that I want it to be, but not
exactly. I need this to be something that I want it to be. I think this is the first example of Marvel doing something that the theory community had outgrown or had seen past and plot pointed it, so they weren't like as surprised. And I think that's why a lot of people were disappointed, which is a valid thing.
Yeah, I feel that.
But man, temper your expectations when you're trying to deal with something like this.
So were you excited that there could possibly be like a segue to like New Avengers with Wiccan and Speed?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, they're a little young now.
But but
it's gonna be fun.
They could have changed their ages, though. So that's the thing that could have possibly happened. They could have grown themselves to that point. And there was one thing. One thing that I saw that kind of tripped me out for a second. So there's a part where Vision comes back, and it's just him, Wandavision, the kids, and they're doing the whole pose. And I was like, does this not look like the Incredibles? Like they did the whole Incredibles pose real quick, and I was like, hold up, they even got like force field user, a speedster, somebody with super strength. I was like, all I need is Jack, and they good to go. And I was like, bro, like we're. And he was like, dude, like take care of the army, and I was like, that kind of happened with the Incredibles. They had like, it wasn't like the National Army, but they had like fight a whole like army that Syndrome had created, and I was like, hold up, they they really just stole the Incredible pose and did the whole Incredibles kind of a segue or a little I guess homage, if you will, if you will.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, well, I was just like, oh, hold up, that's because like they were just like in action poses before they jumped off, and I was like, oh, that's the Incredibles right there. Okay, I see y'all. I see you, Disney. Trying to go ahead and implement stuff we get in Incredibles 3. Let me know. I want to see a grown Dash kind of like break the sound barrier and then like break the sound barrier, like go back in time and have to fix something or whatever. I wanted to see like a little Barry Allen in there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But I was kind of hoping that they would at least maybe turn into Wiccan and Speed for that second, like a teen version or something.
Yeah.
But the kid version was really cool. They like to put a lot of kids in dangerous situations where their powers have to be, at the optimum most.
Take care of the military.
Yeah. At the optimum most. Like, can I stop this bullet? I don't know. Maybe we'll try for my first time. I've never really thought about it before, But good thing you're not like actually real. So if you take this bullet, I can just like bring you back or whatever. But and what do you think about she didn't really like pick a name, but she goes by a bunch of different names.
Right.
Photon and this one or
Spectrum.
Monica. Well, she goes by a bunch of different names though.
Oh yeah, she does. In the comic book, again, spoilers for future storylines, but she goes by Photon initially. Mm-hmm. She's also at one point been Captain Marvel.
Right.
But currently in the Marvel universe, Marvel comic book universe, her name is Spectrum.
Okay.
Which is basically where her powers come from.
Right.
And Spectrum, low-key one of the most powerful heroes in all of Marvel.
Yeah.
She's immortal. She does not age.
Right.
She can basically synthesize her body to...
Hold up. Do black women age anyway? Does black even crack?
Black does not crack. That's not even a resident superpower.
That was just normal melanin. Like
that's just melanin.
Yeah, that was just
superpower, melanin.
That was base abilities right there.
But yeah, she can basically manipulate energy.
Yeah, absorption and manipulation. Yeah, I saw that.
Absorption, manipulation, and basically like transmutation, where she can turn her body to take on the properties of whatever specific energy property she can take it. Now, in the comic books, what makes that so fire is that she can actually produce things like X-ray, make her body into X-ray. Mm-hmm. She can do light, basically light and hard light, where she basically can travel at the speed of light. She can do gamma radiation, like Bruce Banner. All sorts of stuff.
She freaking phased, and like my favorite part was like when she like phased between those bullets and like just took the momentum of those bullets, took the energy of the bullets, and it was like, ding, ding. I was like, ooh, I like that. But I'm just glad that she really didn't like. I guess
a big fight scene.
Yeah,
like her climactic battle was beating up fake Quicksilver in his bedroom.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I see this necklace that you have.
His puka shell necklace. Yeah. That was the end of the fight.
my drip. Like,
oh. Now that we're on the drip, can I just say, Black Twitter, I love you. Black Vision is my new favorite.
Black Vision. That boy said, hey, I know we in the bedroom or whatever. I was like, hold on, Vision about to put it down.
My cover photo right now is a picture of like Vision with the do-rag and the gold chain, and the full shot on, and it said, "What is drip if not swag persevering?"
Yeah, I was like, hold on, Vision.
They had the nerve on Twitter to change his name to Vishan Jarvis.
Oh yeah, Vishan Jarvis. I saw that.
And then so now they've done the same thing with Wanda, where they gave her like box braids.
Yeah, I saw that, bro.
And a nose ring, septum nose ring. And they had the nerve to put on a Black Love, and they call her LaWanda.
Man, I saw that.
Oh, Black Twitter, I love you so much. I love you so much.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. I love that.
But yeah, my closing statement to theorist culture, being a theorist myself, cry about it. Seriously though, just take things for what they are. Yeah. It's fun to theorize, but you shouldn't like weigh your expectations on your theories, because at the end of the day, they're just theories and they're not really fact and canon.
Yeah, you shouldn't like. A lot of people like to rage quit over something that they thought might happen. Like, I don't want to show anymore. I thought this was gonna happen and it didn't. So I don't want to even watch it anymore. Like let it be what it is, man. Like at least let it finish. You know what I mean? And be like, okay, I see where it went. I didn't like, especially like a mini-series. Like I can see if it was something that was like 10 years in the making, and you're like, this has been horrible since the beginning. For you to quit.
Sorry. I was gonna say something about the Game of Thrones.
Sorry. Wait, I'm mad too, because like I'm the type of person, like I don't really like to jump on hype I mean, like, so, oh my god, the show was so good, and I'm like, I'll wait a little bit, so it's not as hyped to watch it. And like I just kept waiting on Game of Thrones before I started.
I can make another 3 videos.
And then they were like, oh, this last episode was almost completely black. You couldn't see anything. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Man, I was like, yeah, oh, this ending was trash. Like, it was like unanimously trash for everybody. And I was like, yeah, I can't watch it then. Because if it's going to end badly, I have to like fall in love with these characters and like watch some die and all stuff like that for it to be bad. I can't put myself through that.
I'm like, Khal Drogo died for this shit?
Yeah, I can't put myself back through.
Like, the thing with me was, like, all my favorite characters died within the first season. So
Dang.
I was like, man.
What?
I can't like nobody, bro. I'm just not even gonna say anything. Like, I think the last character that I liked way more, that I personally think should have been the main protagonist. I like, don't get me wrong, his twist in his death was amazing, which was his brother Pete. I think his name was Peter. I'm honestly blanking on his name, but it was the King of the North, the true King of the North, the one that had the peoples behind him, and had one of the best baddies in the show up until that point. That was like the field medic to his people. But
is Sakura?
pretty much. But she was like Sakura, if like Sakura actually had a backbone and a personality, not.
Sakura coming for you. Shots fired.
Well, of course, because the thing about Sakura is like, even since the beginning of the show, like she like Sasuke and Naruto had these big ass ambitions. Sakura just wanted to be a housewife.
Sakura just wanted to get down by Sasuke. She just wanted to get dicked down by Sasuke. Yeah, she just wanted to get UT off ring. That's all she wanted. She said, "Hey, my whole goal is to beat this Ino chick and get Sasuke. That's it." It's like, is that it? That's your highest expectation? Yeah, that's all I want.
And the thing is, like, after that, she didn't even say like, I want to open up my own practice, or I want to make my mentor proud. Nah. Those chicks still wanted to be with Sasuke.
Not even. Oh, I want to make better medical ninjas. I want to like make them feel better. Yeah,
Anbu medical ninja.
That would be dope.
Exactly.
Kind of like in Bleach, how they had like the whole like medical group. Yeah, that'd be dope. Because they'd be like precise with it. They'd be so precise with it, but no, nothing.
And the thing is, like, it's not like there aren't medical ninjas that are intimidating, because that's literally what Kabuto is. He's a medical ninja that weaponizes his weapons, his chakra scalpel, where he can basically tap your back and then
pretty bad too.
Sever your shoulder, your AC joint in your shoulder. Like,
like
Sakura never did any of that, and she's seen Kabuto fight multiple times and never thought to use the chakra scalpel in that way. Can you imagine Sakura doing that with her super strength? Yeah, channeling a chakra scalpel through her fist and then punching you in the neck and severing your carotid artery.
Just stop your whole heart, just crush your heart, explode your heart. Yeah,
literally having an exploding heart punch. Like, but no.
5 finger. Where'd the heart go? It's
over there and over there. Over there.
It's on the walls in that tree. All my gloves. So, but yeah, we're about to get to working out. We've already like walked around this block like 16 times. So, we're about to start this workout real quick. Like I said, appreciate y'all listen to our TED Talk. This was like 23 minutes, so appreciate
good little content for today.
Yeah.
Content.
Yeah, I feel that. Appreciate y'all.